Welcome, my friend, to watch video number 1257. And we ask a question, what happened in Easter? Or why do we celebrate Easter? Well, to summarize, Easter Day is the remembrance of the day when Jesus destroyed Satan, when Jesus had victory over Satan. And we will look only at 5 locations or 5 verses in the Bible. The first one in Genesis 3:15, after Satan succeeded to get Adam to sin and to lose his fellowship with God. In verse 15 we read, "And I will put enmity between thee," like talking to Eve, "and the woman," talking to the serpent, "between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel." So the seed of the woman will bruise Satan's head. And that's what happened when Jesus had the victory on the cross. He crushed the head of Satan. That means he has no power at all. And if we see Satan succeeding somehow with the people from the beginning, it's not because of Satan. It's because the people themselves. That's the only reason. Satan has no permission to do any damage in the soul of the person unless the human being allows him to do so. And it says in that verse 15, that's what happened. And if we take number two is in Luke chapter 22, verse 53. We read, "When I was daily with you in the temple," Jesus talking to his enemies, "when I was daily with you in the temple, you stretched forth no hand against me." Why? It says, "But this is your hour and the power of darkness." That's when they caught him and they want him to go to the cross. And the next one, the third one, is in John chapter 12, verse 27. We read, similar thing. "Now is my soul troubled, and what shall I say?" Jesus saying that, "Father," because he is in the flesh, "Father, save me from this hour. But for this cause came I into this hour." For this cause he came to the world. For this hour, to destroy Satan on the cross. And number 4 is in Hebrew chapter 2, verse 14. It says, "For as much then as the children are partakers of flesh and blood," like the redeemed ones have flesh and blood, "as much as they are partakers of flesh and blood, he, Jesus, also himself likewise took part of the same blood and flesh, but pure, holy flesh, that through death he might destroy him that had the power of death, that is the devil." and deliver them who through fear of death were all their lifetime subject to bondage. So we can see now why we celebrate. And the next one is, the last one, in 1 John chapter 3, verse 8. He said, he that committed sin is of the devil. Of course. But because the human surrendered to the devil, that's why he commits sin. For the devil sinneth from the beginning. For this purpose the Son of God was manifested. You know, Jesus is God manifested in the flesh, that he might destroy the works of the devil. Isn't it a great occasion to celebrate Easter? Thank you.